Lying down and dreaming of a way to catch a plane to Tokyo.
Hello friends, it's Olivia here and welcome back to my channel. Today, well, before I get started today, I just want to talk about my audio issues. I do not like looking at myself or watching my videos. I know a lot of people don't like that. I personally don't like it. I don't like watching myself because I'm like, oh, I'm terrible, I'm crap, yada yada yada. But recently I have, and I'm like, I need to speak up because I feel like I'm very soft-spoken. Well, in real life I'm really just like really soft-spoken. I just talk really small, but like in my videos I have to like watching them, I had to turn it up. I was like so embarrassed. I was like, I need to speak up a little bit louder, so hopefully my audio will get better in the future. But I just want to go ahead and say that I need to speak up. It's just I don't like watching myself in my old videos. Like I hate it. I don't like it. it makes me uncomfortable. But yeah, let's get to this video. I just wanted to say that before I started. So today I want to talk about the Dark Artifices series from the Shadowhunter world. I already read these, but I reread all of them in the past month on my Goodreads. I think I want to read 60 books this year, and so far I've read 17. And out of the 17 plus these 3, I don't want to count because these are rereads, but I wanted, since I reread the whole series, I was like, oh, I want to talk about this now because I meant to make a video, but I didn't have a booktube channel back then when I reread these. But yeah, I just want to talk about this. Like I've been meaning to, and I also want to reread the rest of the Shadowhunter books because I haven't started Chain of Gold. I think I want to do a vlog for that, but I'm not sure. I have not started Chain of Gold at all, but I kind of want to reread the TMI and the Infernal Devices series, but I haven't. But I just reread, like I said, the Dark Artifices, whatever books, and I really want to talk about them now. Yes. So this is completely spoilers, and I'm going to be hopefully not jumping too much from one book or the other. But I do just want to, probably not going to talk about the plot much. I just want to talk about the characters because I love the characters, except for like 2, but well, more than 2, but like, yeah, I just want to discuss it because like it's been on my mind. It's like I've been meaning to make a video like this for a bit. So first off, I just want to go ahead and say after rereading the series, I do not like Emma and Jillian. Like I like Emma just like a little bit. I think she's pretty cool, tough, smart, but other than that, rereading the series, I kind of like just don't like her. Like I know that sounds really mean, but I just don't like her. And then I don't like Jillian. After rereading the series, I do not like Jillian. I established that with myself. I do not like him. I do not like him at all. Emma and Jillian, I know they are the main characters of the series, but they are my least favorite characters, and they're my least favorite couples. So yeah, I just do not, my personal opinion, I do not like him. I do not like him at all. I just want to get that out of the way because I'm probably not going to talk about them much except for like complaining. I do want to talk about the good first, so I'm not just like crapping on them the whole time. So the good is that I think, okay, so Emma is a little bit older than what Clary was. I think she's like 17, and I do like that because she's not that immature. She's strong, she knows what she wants, but she also, you know, falling for Julian, yada yada. But I do like her personality. I do like how she's a Carstairs. I do like her relationship with Tessa and Jem. I really do like that. But I guess if Julian wasn't there, I would like her more, but I just don't at all. Like, I wish I could pull up quotes or remember them, but there's some stuff she said in the book. She kind of like annoyed me, and I'm just like, can you just like calm down, just take it down a notch a little bit? I just don't like her, and I'm like, yikes. Like at times I do, but most of the time I just don't like her. I'm just like, sorry, and don't get me started on Jillian. Do not get me started on Jillian. The only good thing I can say about Jillian is that I understand that he had to become like a father figure to his younger siblings, and I do respect him for taking over the institute for Andrew and doing all that stuff because his uncle was not doing anything. I feel bad for him too, and taking care of his siblings I know is a big responsibility, so I have a lot of respect for them on that aspect. I really do. But as a character, I just or as a love interest for Emma, I just do not like him, like, at all. I just can't with Julian. I just want to go ahead and say that because I'm probably not going to be talking about him that much. First off, the first thing I want to say is my favorite couples. I love Ty and Kit. Kit and Ty are my favorite couples, and I rooted for them since book 1 at the very end. I rooted for them. I absolutely love them so much. My other favorite couple is Gwen and Diana. They are just so cute, and I just love Gwen so much, and I think Diana's perfect, and the first time they meet is so romantic. Like, oh, one of my favorite couples. I like Christina, Mark, and Kieran. I like them all together. I remember when I didn't know if it was like some love triangle or whatever was going on there, but when she was like, I kind of had feelings for all of y'all, and they said that too, I was like, I'm down for this poly. I'm down for this threesome. I'm totally down for it. I love it. I love them. I love it. And I'm like, I love this so much. I love it. Oh, God. Whew, yes. Yeah. Of course, Magnus and Alec. With their kids. God. Like, oh, they're so adorable. Clary and Jace, adorable. And it's cool seeing them older, and I'm like, I'm really happy that they matured. I'm really, really happy about that. Especially with Alec too. Especially with Alec. But yeah, like, those are my favorite couples. And like, my least favorite couple, like I said, Emma and Julian, I just don't like them. Kit and Ty though, I am so excited. I think it's the Wicked Powers. I'm so excited to see how their relationship grows, because I am not lying when I cried at the end of this book when Ty did not say goodbye, and he was mad. Not Ty, I'm so stupid. Kit did not say goodbye to Ty, and I like that one scene when Magnus talks to Ty saying, I know you did necromancy, I know what you did, and we all know why Kit did not say goodbye. So I remember reading this and Kit not saying goodbye to Ty, and that broke me. It broke me that he would not say goodbye. It really, really broke me, and I remember crying about it. Like, oh, and Magnus and Alex's wedding too, cried about that too in this last book. I didn't care that Emma and Julian got together, yeah, whatever. Didn't care. I just cared about Kit and Ty. Like, that's all I cared about. I love Ty's character so much. I think he's so precious. I think Kit's really precious too. I like how he came from like kind of like the outside world into the Shadowhunter world, but he knew about like different things, especially mental illness and especially special needs. And I like that he's like, Ty is just, he has special needs, and I'm like, he's just, y'all need to listen to him. Oh, and I know Kit's heart is like broken, and just, we all know why he left. He cannot face Ty. He loved Ty, and I'm like, cannot wait until, I think it's the Wicked Powers. Cannot wait until the Wicked Powers. I cannot wait to see this relationship grow, because they are my favorite couple. I really want them to have a little kiss. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, maybe they're too young, but I was like, no, Clary was 15, and I think Jace was 16 when she kissed him, and they both were 15 in this book, maybe 15 going on 16, but still, I'm like, I don't think they were too young to have a little kiss. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. I just wanted, when they were by the lake and he was trying to stop Ty from bringing back Livy, and he was like, I love you, I love you, I love you. I was like, my heart, like, God, I just love those two so much. And just like I said, my heart was broken. My heart was broken when Kit did not say goodbye to Ty. Like, I was mad, but I was like, I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. So, okay, I understand. You don't want to say goodbye. That's fine. Still broke my heart. This video might just be me rambling about how much I love Kit and Ty, so I should probably stop. Gwen and Diana are perfect. I really like how Cassandra Clare came up with Diana, because we needed more diversity. I like how Diana is trans. I really like that reveal. It broke my heart when she was telling her story to Gwen, and he listened. He's like, you're the strongest woman I have ever met. And I'm like, my heart. Like, I love Diana. I love Diana. I love her so much. Yeah. I'm not going to be discussing really like the plot. Well, maybe I will, just like a little bit. This is just me rambling about the characters because like I just love them so much. And like after rereading these series, and it was just such, I just listened to it on like audiobook, and it was just such an easy read. Like this is like a big book, and I was just like listening to it at work, and when I came home from work, it's just like an easy read. And it's just like, that's why I want to reread the others too. But like these books were just so easy to read, and I gotta give her props for just making them, just like the writing just so, even though I didn't like Emma and Jill, well, sorry, I need to stop crapping on Emma, but even though I didn't really like Jillian, like this, it was still a really good story. Just a quick thing, this one follows the Blackthorns and Emma and Christina, and Emma's trying to figure out what really happened to her parents because she knows her parents weren't killed by Sebastian, and then she, spoilers, finds out that it was Malcolm. Malcolm killed her parents as like for an experiment because they're trying to bring back, what is her, it's Annabelle. Sorry, but he's trying to bring back Annabelle Blackthorn, which she has a really tragic past. Like she went through a lot, and so then she finds out it's Malcolm. Malcolm kidnaps little Tabby here and trying to sacrifice him, all this crazy stuff. But I like this because she found out that like her parents, I think when Sebastian stormed the LA Institute, God, I can't remember if that was City of Heavenly Angels. Can't remember. That's why I want to reread them because I forget. But I do remember the scene when they were kids and at the institute. Like I do remember that. So that's why I want to read these books. I just really want to reread a lot of old books, but especially the TMI, well, the Shadowhunter books too. But yeah, it just basically that's what happens in this book, and get to know the characters, and it's like really, really good. And then, yeah, she finds out who killed her parents. And then you find out that I think Annabelle's kind of like stirring her sleep a little bit. This one also follows on the course. And then like, what happened? So Emma's all like, Mark, pretend that you're my boyfriend so Jillian can stop falling in love with me because the peripety, yada, 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 all that stuff. Really out of character for her. And a lot of Magnus and Alec, which is really great. And a lot of Clary and Jace, really great too. But yeah, at the end of this book, it's really tragic because, and Kit comes. Okay. So the first one, Kit's dad dies because after Malcolm dies, everything kind of goes to shit. So all the wars that he had on Rourke's house went down, and his father got killed, and Kit finds out that he's a shadow hunter, also that he's a Herondale, which is like amazing. He's half Herondale, half fairy, which we'll get to later. And then he goes to live with them in this one. They take him in, which is awesome, and it's really cute because Jace meets him, and I just think it's such a cute exchange. Another Herondale. But like, yeah, Annabelle comes back. They're trying to get her. Oh my god. And then they go to the London Institute, and I'm not gonna lie, I cried when they all went into their rooms and stuff from the Infernal Devices was hinted there. I think it's Jessamine was there too. I cried. The little hints, because I love the Infernal Devices, and I just thought it was really cute how they just went there, and there's just like a little Easter eggs here and there, and I'm like, thank you, Cassandra Clare, for doing this, because I wanted to cry my eyes out. And the fact that Herondales can see ghosts, and Kit can see Jessamine because Ty put that rune on him, which was really, I'm like, Kit's over here like, I don't want a rune, but Ty's over here like, I'll put a rune on you. And like, I just, their relationship is just so cute. Them flirting throughout the book. They were definitely flirting. But yeah, that's basically, and then the writers come. Yeah, there's just a lot to unpack in this book. But towards the end of this book, it's really sad because they have Annabelle testify, because there's this character named Zara who is the biggest bee, and I hate her. She lies and says, I killed Malcolm. So they have Annabelle testify with the mortal sword, and they're just like, I feel like if they just would have, Annabelle kind of like went psycho, but I'm not saying what she did, like she killed Libby, and so I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying that like I can understand why she was freaking out, because like they weren't really listening to her, and Julian was trying to help her. It was just really bad. She killed Robert Lightwood. She killed him, and that just really just tore at my heart. And yeah, that just really like broke my heart. Like, it's just so messed up. And then she killed Libby, which also broke my heart, which Ty collapsed after she killed Libby, and I'm just like, I just can't. Just want to read this one quote towards the end of the book on chapter 678 from Lord of Shadows. That's something Alex says that made me cry. So I said Zara's a total B. She is a total B. And the warlocks are getting sick, and Magnus is really sick, and Zara's being all B, and she was just like, but she's talking to Alex. She's like, but if you die of old age and he lives forever, and then Alec was like, then he'll be there for Max, and that makes both of us happy, said Alec, and I will be a uniquely lucky person because there will be someone who always remembers me, who will always love me. Magnus won't always mourn, but until the end of time, he will remember me and love me. I remember reading this for the first time and crying. I remember listening to this on the audiobook, and just like my heart, I'm like, Alec, oh my god. Oh, and then Zara's all like, what makes you so sure? And I hate her. And then Alex all like, because he's 3,000 times the human being you will ever be. And I'm like, preach. Preach it. Alec is so sassy, and I love him so much. I am so glad that he said that to her, because she's the biggest B. I hate her. I hate her. I hate Zara. I don't want to go into it, but I hate her so much. Whew, but yeah, at the end of this book, Robert Lightwood and Libby die because Annabelle killed them. Yeah. The last book is when they go to Fairy to save Kieran, yada yada yada. They go to this other world, which is really cool, because in this other world, well, Emma and Julian go to this other world, and Libby is there, and some other people who are still alive who are not alive in the other world too. And then I'm trying to remember what happens. Okay, and at the end, they turn, because of the Parapeti curse, they turn into like the original Shadow Hunters, like giants, and then the kids all talk to them and they calm down and they become human again. And the Parapeti curse is magically lifted, so now they can be together forever. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't really like Emma and Julian. I really don't. Like, I love everybody else, but I just don't. Rereading this just kind of like, maybe rereading the whole series just made me like, I do kind of like Emma, but like, I just, Emma and Julian together, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm really glad that y'all are happy together and y'all can be together. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. Like, I just don't care. Oh my gosh, sorry, I kicked the camera. I just, like, don't care about them. Like I said, like, I love Diana and Gwen and Ty and Kit, Christina, Mark, Kieran, all of them together. I really do like Jaime and Diego too. Like, I think they're really good characters. I love everybody but Emma and Julian. And just, like, Julian's really manipulative, and I feel like he says really just problematic things throughout the books, and I'm like, you don't own her, she doesn't owe you anything. I really do like Emma, but she did make some decisions that was out of character for me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, there's one point where the Fairy Queen tells them that you can break the Parapeti curse, but you have to, like, go break it with, I think, the mortal sword and with the rune. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh my gosh, sorry. And, like, she considers doing that, and I'm like, you're gonna... Oh, and by breaking the rune, it breaks all the Parapeti curses. Not Parapeti curses, but Parapeti bonds. So, like, you know, Alec and Jace and Clary and Simon, and I'm just like, this is so selfish. I'm like, why would you ever get, like, it just made me so mad. I'm like, ugh, I'm trying to like you, and it's just really hard to like you. Like, it just makes me so mad. I don't know, it just kind of like triggered me just like a little bit. And I think if Julian would have they just stayed friends, or if Julian just was not in the picture and somebody else differently, I think I would have liked Emma more. But like rereading it, I was like, you guys are just, y'all are kind of annoying. Like, I loved everybody else, but Emma and Julian are just like at the face of it, and I'm like, y'all are really, really annoying. Like, annoying. Like, I'm just so, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I just wanted to rant about that, like, me just ranting about these characters and the story just a little bit, because I just reread it recently, just reread all of them on and listened to them on audiobook. And I was like, God, books are so easy to read, and the books are just so easy to get through, and I respect the writing so much. I love Cassandra Clare's books so much, and I just wanted to, I guess I just wanted to pop in here and be like, I love Kit and Ty. They're like my OTP, and can't wait for Wicked Powers, and Gwen and Diana. Like, Gwen is just what a man. But I just wanted to just talk about me, just not talk about me, just like me ranting about these books. I want to reread more books. I think I want to put up a new playlist where I reread stuff that I've read before and talk about them just like a little bit. So I was just trying out with this. Didn't really discuss too much. I just like kind of like went on a rant, but I just didn't really feel like reviewing a book or anything right now. I was like, I just want to rant about this quick about these books. They're like really good, and the versions that I got, well, I have my signed copy on Queen of Air and Darkness, but I also got these where it has the picture. If I can, these are really heavy, like it has the picture, so like I got this edition, but I also have my other editions. I'll show you, because I have my own little bookshelf that I dedicated to the Shadowhunter series, so I'm gonna show that. But yeah, I just want to come here and rant about, oh my god, I did it again. But I just wanted to rant about the Dark Artifices and just a little bit, and I think I just kind of like was really random and went whatever. But I just wanted to rant about that stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye, and I'll show you my Shadowhunter bookshelf. Yeah. Oh, also, I want to make more content. I just haven't been, I've just been really busy. I'm still working, even during COVID, I'm still working, and I just like haven't had time. I posted like 2 videos finally that I made like a month ago that I finally edited, and then I want to like get a new computer so I can edit better, and I need to speak up more because I feel like I just do not talk loud enough, and I'm like, it just irritates the crap out of me whenever I was watching myself and was like, wow, I do not speak up like I need to. But yeah, hopefully I can make more content. So yeah, everybody stay safe, and yeah, goodbye. Okay, so this is my shadow, oh yeah, you can see the ring light. This is my Shadowhunter side. I had, because I got the Illuminate Crate box a couple months ago. This is the Chain of Gold picture I got, and my Clockwork Angel, the Infernal Devices, oh, the Ring Around gem, because he's my favorite and I love him. This also came with it. Cards. Oh my gosh, wow, I love the ones that I pick up don't even have faces. That's just great. Doesn't have anybody. I swear they're on here, but like, if I'll focus, yeah. I got those. My copy of Chain of Gold that I got from the Illuminate Crate box. The teapot that I also got from the Illuminate Crate box. Just stuff. These books are kind of associated, I feel like, are associated with the Shadowhunter world, but they're not Shadowhunter books. City of Bones. The first 3 TMI. I need the last 3. Shadowhunters, Bane Chronicles. Got the Clockwork Princess down here. The Ghosts of the Shadow Market and the Risk Rolls of Magic. Up here we have the Infernal Devices and the Dark Artifices, which I really like these editions because it has the picture on them. We've got Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, Near Darkness, and Chain of Gold, which I still need to read, and Cortana. I like how that just fell off right when I touched it. But yeah, and then this one is a signed copy from Cassandra Clare. But yeah, these 2 are, this one and this one are from Pan's Labyrinth. I just have them there because I think it looks good. But I really like my little dedicated Shadowhunter shelf. Really makes me happy. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that.